Look at this tracking record carefully. A registered notice, booked at a post office on day 1. The addressee lives 600 kilometers away, a journey that takes any article at least 3 days. And yet, the record says it was returned to sender on day 2. Think about what that means. For this notice to have been presented and refused, it would have to have traveled 600 kilometers, reached the doorstep, been refused, and started its journey home in under 24 hours. The bank's file says, notice served, borrower refused. The laws of physics say, impossible. Today, the detective episode. How notices vanish, how service gets manufactured on paper, and how one tracking printout in a 3-question RTI can tear it apart. Welcome back to Dr. Mind Forensics. Episode 1, The Forearms. Episode 2, The Demand Notice and the Reply Banks Ignore. Today, the most invisible defect in the whole recovery process, and often the most fatal one. Why does service matter so much? Because the entire Sarfaci bargain, remember episode 1, is that the bank gets extraordinary powers only if the borrower gets every statutory warning. In time, in fact. Not on paper, in fact. 3 notices carry the whole structure. 1, the demand notice. 60 days. We covered it last week. It must reach every borrower and every guarantor. 2, the possession notice. When the bank moves to take the property, the rules require the notice to be delivered, affixed on the property itself, and published in 2 newspapers, one of them in the regional language of the area. Each of those is a separate, checkable fact. 3, the sale notice. Before any auction, the borrower must get 30 days clear notice of the sale. The Supreme Court has held, in Matthew Varghese and a line of cases after it, that this 30-day notice to the borrower is mandatory, and a sale held without it can be declared void. Not voidable, void. So if you are the elephant and your paperwork is weak, what do you need? You need the appearance of service without the inconvenience of the borrower actually knowing. And that is where the vanishing begins. Pattern 1, the wrong address. The loan file has 3 addresses: residence, shop, mortgage property. The notice goes to the one where nobody lives. Dispatch proved, delivery impossible. Pattern 2, the magic endorsement. Door locked, addressee refused, left without instructions. 2 words scribbled by someone you will never meet, and the law's presumption of service kicks in. Here is what the bank will argue. Under the General Clauses Act, a notice correctly addressed and posted is deemed served. What they will not tell you, that presumption is rebuttable. It collapses the moment you prove the article never actually reached your doorstep. Pattern 3, the premature return. Our cold open. The article comes back to the sender faster than transit itself allows. No presentation, no attempt, yet the file says refused. This is not a defect. This is a fingerprint. Pattern 4, the ghost publication. The rules say 2 newspapers, one in the regional language. The bank publishes in an English daily nobody in the village reads, or a paper with no real circulation in that district. Tick the box, defeat the purpose. Pattern 5, the invisible affixture. The notice was affixed on the property, says who? No photograph, no independent witness, no panchnama worth the name. In an age when every one of us photographs our lunch, a bank that cannot produce one dated photograph of a pasted notice is telling you something. Notice the common thread. In every pattern, the bank's file looks complete, and the borrower's knowledge is 0. The family first learns of the auction from a neighbor or a newspaper ad, or a stranger walking the land with a measuring tape. If that has happened to someone you know, the next 5 minutes are for them. Here is the forensic toolkit. 4 steps. None of them needs a lawyer to start. Step 1, Pull the tracking history, all of it. Every registered article has a consignment number, and the postal system records every event. Booking, dispatch, arrival at each hub, out for delivery, delivery, or return. Get the full event history, not the one-line summary. Print it, date it. Step 2, run the impossibility test. Take the distance. Take the normal transit time on that route. Now compare it with the dates on the record. Presented and returned faster than the journey itself takes. Delivered on a postal holiday? Out for delivery in a town the route never touches? Circle it in red. Arithmetic is the most honest witness you will ever call. Step 3, the 3-question RTI to the post office. File a simple RTI application to the concerned postal division. 3 questions. On which date and time was consignment number blank presented for delivery, and to whom? What is the name and beat of the delivery official? And what endorsement did they record? In whose handwriting? Provide certified copies of the delivery slip, the beat register extract, and the return memo for this article. 30 days later, you hold certified government records that either prove service or destroy it. Either way, you now deal in facts. Step 4, mirror it with an RTI or notice to the bank. Ask the bank to produce proof of dispatch to each address on record, the acknowledgement cards, the newspaper pages of both publications with dates and editions, and the photographs in panchnama of a fixture. Watch carefully what they can produce, and note in writing what they cannot. And one instruction above all, preserve everything. The envelope with its postmarks, the returned cover, unopened if it comes back to you, screenshots with dates, the newspaper editions of that week. In service disputes, the party with the better archive wins, and the borrower, fighting for a home, is usually the more careful archivist. Rule 1 of this series, tribunals discount indignation. They cannot discount an unserved notice. Rule 2, the bank's silence is your loudest evidence. Today, Rule 3, deemed served, is a presumption. Presumptions die when the records speak. Next Monday, the episode this entire series has been building toward. Episode 4, a property the bank's own impaneled valuer priced in tens of crores, goes to auction at a fraction of that figure. Who fixes a reserve price? Who benefits when it is low? And why the bank's own valuation report is the single most dangerous document in its file. If you watch only one episode of this series, make it that one. If someone you know discovered an auction they were never told about, send them this video now and tell them, hold a tracking record today before it ages out of the system. Subscribe, press the bell, see you Monday. Nothing in this video is legal advice, and nothing here is a comment on any pending matter. Consult a qualified advocate for your own case. Jai Hind.